Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. That song right there is from my boy Stacks. You know what it is. Appreciate you guys so much. Hey, real talk, though. The whole market's burning. The whole market's burning, and GameStop's winning. Maybe you didn't know it. You know what I did? I went ahead. Look at what I was doing last night. So let's go ahead and run it back real quick, just for the cats out there that are not paying attention. As of last night, don't worry, the market's burning right now. But as of last night, Salesforce down $70 billion. Palantir, $90 billion. These are dollars lost, by the way. Domino's, $1.5. $9 billion by Unity. Trades. Say it ain't so. It's down $9 billion. Let's go to United Health, $140 billion. Floor & Decor, $4 billion. Alibaba, $30 billion. Microsoft, $500 billion. Half a trillion? I know. Home Depot, $46 billion. Apple, $300 billion. Carvana, $16 billion. Nike, $60 billion. Super Microcomputers, $50 billion. Nvidia, $1 trillion down. GME, $4 billion. Amazon, $400 billion. I already did Microsoft. Tesla, $700 billion. Google, $500 billion. Meta, $210 billion. Apple, $300 billion. Who is winning? I already told you. I already told you from the start. There's one company. The rest of the world is all burning off. There's only one company surviving this apocalypse. It's GameStop, and you're not paying attention, guys. These guys are losing trillions of dollars. Trillion. The Mag 7 has lost $3.5 trillion of market cap within the last couple of months. You're in a real recession. You want to know about like a real correction? You're at about 9.5% right now on the downside of the QQQs. Oh, NASDAQ, let me tell you. Top 100 companies coming in at down 9.5%. Let this market drag itself to the ground. I'm telling you right now, Trump's okay. Look at what's going on. You guys don't know the world you're in. You don't know the world. You live in the matrix. You live in this bullshit. Me, I choose not to indulge in it. I look at Twitter and I go, oh my God, what's going on? It's coming at me. You guys don't know what I'm talking about yet. Don't worry, I'll play it for you. I'll play a video for you. But I actually got 6 hours of sleep last night. The most sleep I've had in a week. I needed it. I was wiped out last night. I came home. My wife goes, babe, what are you going to do? I said, I got to go study. Every time I get home around 11:30, 12 o'clock, whatever it may be. I walk in that door. I drag myself through that door at midnight. And I just, okay, babe. Ask yourself. I'm texting in the Discord 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Not today. I couldn't get my body up. I said, I need this sleep. I need this rest. I'm trying to survive. We're all trying to survive, guys. GameStop is the only thing that keeps me rolling right about now, other than you guys, my family, whatever. But I'm saying GameStop gets me. It used to be sports. I used to wake up every day and go, maybe the Cowboys are going to win, another game next week. Maybe they'll win. Maybe Tony Romo's going to play another year. Maybe Kobe Bryant's going to walk in here and going to win some titles, just a little more. This is me when I was all about sports growing up. And somewhere in there, just so that we're clear, somewhere in there, I got really disciplined. And I tell you guys my motivation, I tell you my driving factor. It was when I got laid off, I was at a corporate job, and the consultants walked in, asked me questions. I answered very cockily. I was cocky, I was arrogant, I was brash, all that stuff when I was in my 20s. And I walked in, I was like, yeah, you need me. You need me on that phone. No, you don't. And I got laid off at the age of 27. I couldn't find a job. I had no idea that the housing market was crashing. I had no idea that this economy was shot to shit. If I would have known then what I know now, I'd be a millionaire today. I would have took all that money I was making and I would have put it in the markets, or I would have bought something. All this stuff I would have done. But I didn't know. So you live and you learn. You've got to live and learn. You know what I did? You know what I learned? I learned about something. Kobe Bryant said this quote, and he said, God rest his soul. He said, discipline will take you places motivation can't. I can motivate you all damn day, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. If you don't hear that catchphrase every day, then I'm not doing my part. The discipline is to show up every day, rain or shine. whether I'm tired or not. Yeah, drag my ass in here. That's the discipline. You just keep showing up, guys. When I got laid off, I realized, you know why I got laid off was because my attendance. I wasn't really counted for. I made so much money, I would only go to work 4 days a week. I would call off every week, 1 day. Didn't matter. I'd be like, I'll be there next day. I'm going to take tomorrow off. What are you going to do, Marantz? Nah, I don't need to be in here. I already sold all my accounts. We sold out the TV show for 5 weeks in a row. There's nothing left to sell. I'm good. I'm gone. I'll be back. Boom. And I'd go to the casino and play some poker. That would never be me today. Today, you know what happens when my employees ask me if they can go home early? Happens all the time, you know. Hey, boss, you guys cutting? We cutting? What's going on? You going to send people home? We're done with their job. You know what I tell my employees? And I'm telling you, there are some good leaders out there, some great managers, supervisors, people. I tell them, I say, leaders are here in this building. I need the leaders here. You want to cut some of those guys down there at the bottom who don't want to aspire to be someone. Go ahead, send them home and you go do their job. I.e., if it's the cleanup guy, you go clean up. If it's the guy who's going to be scrubbing the floors, it's going to be you. If it's going to be somebody doing something, a job that's just right, you can go do it. Or don't send someone home. Get your ass, be in the box, be at work. Good things happen for people who show up every day. If you're going to call out and you're going to think about me. Let me be in your ear the next time you go, you know, I don't feel so good. Man, I got a headache. Bullshit. Because halfway during the day you go, man, I wish I would have went. Damn. Now I'm here. And why did I even take the day off? Look at this. No, you could have got something done. See, somebody like Ryan Cohen, he put out a letter. And it tugged at the heart of a lot of people. And then it played with the minds of others. You know, I was reading LinkedIn yesterday, and it was some guy who posted the letter from Ryan Cohen. And Ryan Cohen wrote an email, and it said survival. That's it. One word, survival. And then he went in on GameStop employees, and he said, listen, guys, we need to start treating this business like our own. Like we own the paper clips, like we own the staples, and we paid for them. We're a penny business. You want to make dollars, you got to step over pennies to do it. Ryan Cohen writes this letter to everyone, not the board of directors of GameStop, not the senior management. No, he wrote it to every employee. And if you don't take ownership in your company and your job and what you do, it's okay. You don't have to be here. This whole, I would have walked out. I wouldn't be. You should have read the comments on LinkedIn. It was ridiculous. Oh, no, look at this guy telling us we need to do, like it's not an upper management problem. It's an everyone problem. It's this. It's like, no. Zero accountability from cats that are just pushing, I guess, keys on a keyboard. It's like the meltdown, right? Where people are out there just talking in a negative light because that's what they want to do. Well, Ryan Cohen is a billionaire, guys. Our CEO, chairman of the board, is a billionaire before he ever worked for GameStop. He walks in, doesn't need to work at all. Yet he's doing the most. Whether it's influence, culture, inspiring, that's what you need. GameStop's about to take off. Listen to me very clearly. GameStop is about to take off. Out of the moon, out of the atmosphere, out of any idea what people can think of. Earnings drops, news drops, catalyst drop, you're going to see rockets flying. And you're going to go to yourself, you're going to go like, is the price real? Can it sustain this value? I mean, the next conversations happening are going to be fundamental conversations in an unfundamental world. Everybody wants to play the game. Oh, no, look at these PE ratios. Oh, no, look at how much cash they have. What are they doing with it? Who gives a shit? I'm asking you, go honor those same questions to Palantir, NVIDIA, Carvana, Root, Microsoft, Facebook, all of them. I don't care what company you name. They're all over-leveraged. They're all oversold. They're extremely overvalued. Then you look at a company like GameStop who hasn't even given you the game plan yet. Hasn't even put it out there yet. Other than let's work hard and let's show up every day. That's what I'm going to tell you guys. You're in a world, guys, we all need to survive. I get it. But like my boy Stack said, let it all work out. Because it will. I'll be right back, kids. Let me get at you. Peace. Team 51, you know who you are. If you guys don't know who Team 51 is, it's all of us. And what does that mean? We all own 51 shares. If you don't know the history of the channel, then you're never going to understand what I'm saying to you. History of the channel is we've been around for a long time. Guys, believe it or not, we had our 4-year anniversary on the channel in May. 4 years of waking up every day, looking at GameStop and saying, tomorrow is Moaz, tomorrow's the next day. Because people have this idea that we care about the mother of all short squeezes. And I'm not going to speak for you. I'm going to speak for myself. I don't care. I don't care what, I don't even, this rocket that comes out of nowhere, that doesn't matter to me. All that matters is I get to wake up and get one share each day. If you guys saw the buy order today in the Discord, yes, the Discord is completely free. It always will be. And you can join it right now. It does not matter. It's in the description of the video. Click on it. Go into the Discord. Be nice. Walk in. People are there to greet you. Over 1,300 members of this channel are in the Discord. And we don't charge for it. And when you read the Discord and you see all the channels and you see all the info, there's day trading, there's swing trading, there's conspiracy theory channels, there's food channels, there's workout channels, there's GameStop channel. There's even a Bed Bath & Beyond butterfly channel. There is a AMC channel. There's a channel for everything, guys. Go out. Even Carvana has a channel. But we're going to talk about some of these stocks today, and I just want to let you know that I thank you guys for hanging out with me for all the years. It's been awesome. It's been a great run so far. We're just getting started. If you know, about 3 years ago, I put out this plan for GameStop. I said GameStop's going to get into the S&P 500. They're going to pay a dividend, and they're going to do a stock split. Well, they've done a stock split. They're going to get into the S&P 500, and they're going to do a dividend. These are like all things that'll happen. And I'm happy for it. I really am. I've also called the bankruptcy of numerous companies which have gone bankrupt. And I've also called for the correction on this market for numerous companies that are overvalued. And we'll see how right we can be. If you guys are living in this world that I live in, an enigma, then you know that we're completely correct. We're going to say rest in peace right now to Bryce. I don't know what happened in the Discord last night, but Bryce is a kid that I put on, I gave him his walking papers because he was very rude to some of the people in the chat, but that's just the way it goes. Reverse repo was apparently zero. I don't know. I'm just sad. I need my Spendaloli. I don't know what that means this week in the ski. Okay, something about skis and resort bros. Rocco. I don't know that life, bro. I don't know that life. I will tell you this. Somebody wrote right now in the chat and asked a really important question. Now, I'm going to give you some context to it, okay? They wrote in the chat and they said, Marantz, your words, where did it say it right now? I got to read. It said, Marantz, your words, where the heck? There we go. Marantz, your advice hits hard. Do you have any books that changed your life? Seb, man, 2 books changed my life. 2 books. One would be the Bible. The Bible is a book that's comprised of, I don't even know how many other books, right? Tons of books in there. All stories told by man about things that can change your life. If you don't understand the life lessons taught in the Bible, then you don't understand. And that's on you. I'm not saying you have to live by every word. I'm letting you know that there's some real good guidance in there. But beyond the Bible being the book that changed my life, I would tell you the Guinness Book of World Records. Yes, this is the book I read growing up. My brother and I would read them all damn day. And people don't understand why we would read them. And we would read them because we wanted to know stats. We wanted to know useless knowledge. That's what some people call it. But what it told me was, and what it taught me, was there are limits. There are limits that you want to reach in life. Whether you want to be the fattest man, the tallest man, the fastest man, there are records out there that cannot be broken. And if you want to break them, you have to do things outside of your norm. Right now, me, I don't want to stream the most hours in a row. I don't want to have the most videos online. I don't want any of that. I just want to have the same record, a clean track record. I want you to know that those are the 2 books that changed my life: Guinness Book of World Records and the Bible. I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some answers. Shout out to all the Catholics out there. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. So tomorrow I will have to come up with something. My wife being an avid Catholic, practicing Catholic, my wife is large in it. And I would tell you, she'll come to me and she'll say, honey, what do you want to give up for Lent? Every year, we do this thing. I remember one year I gave up Dr. Pepper. Well, guys, I haven't had a Dr. Pepper in maybe like 3 years or something crazy like that. Like, I don't drink Dr. Pepper. And I gave it all up. I gave up all soda with sugar. I haven't given up Coke Zero yet. Can I go 40 days without Coke Zero? Here's the problem. Someone told me, Marantz, it's not about giving up, it's about giving. And I was like, what? They're like, yeah. So if you give up something, are you taking away from people? Like, I had this idea that I wasn't going to live stream or make videos for 40 days, right? And I was like, okay, I'm not going to go ahead and live stream. I won't post videos for 40 days because it's like an itch to me. It's something I want to do. And then they said, hold on, you can't do that. This is one of the people I was talking to yesterday about this. That you can't do that. He said, "Oh, is there 66? The Old Testament's what, 44? I don't know, but thank you for letting me know." He said, "You can't take away something from you that's going to take away from other people. Is all the people need." And I was like, "How does this guy know? He doesn't even watch the show. He doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about." But I guess I will show up. Hey, the chart, there it is. If you guys are looking right now on YouTube, this is GameStop, guys. All the way up, almost 80 cents already, almost to the dollar, going up because the bottom is 23.44. We'll find out soon enough. You know, people keep trying to knock this stock down and down and down. I had to readjust some lines here. Yeah, hey, Tony De Niro, look at this. See that red line right there? Boom, there you go. Don't worry. It's going to look great. You know, you're still here in this window. The thing is, you'll never know where your bottom is. You never know where your support is. But once you find your support, you're out. You're gone. I can give you this example. We never knew where the support was for GameStop on this downtrend. But when we found out it was at $9.95, that was the breaking point. Look what happened next. Gone. So it can happen at a drop of a dime. You just don't know for GameStop. But that's on the weekly chart. This is on the daily chart. If you look, this was the daily chart coming all the way down. And it just so happens, you know, in this window here, in this whole area, you were getting things deployed to you. I don't know if you guys remember back then. This was March and the April timeframe and May of 2024 last year. I remember it vividly because the things that were getting pushed to me and approached to me were guys like Tony De Niro and Mediocre Trader doing live streams. You had new YouTubers come out, start talking about day trading. You had Martin Scarelli deployed into the community to say, what's going on? You had PP Seeds and Bill Pulte want to hold a meet and greet and do that in May. You know, there was a lot of things happening during this time frame, and you have to ask yourself why. Why are all these things being deployed to you? And right now, I just had Trade Trades punch out a tweet that said he's investing money into Unity Software. Unity Software is a company here. He says, I bought it at 27, guys. I'm buying in. Remember, he bought it. It was down here. It bounced up, gapped up on earnings, and here you go all the way to 30. And he says, I'm buying at 27, everybody. Look what I'm doing. Don't you do it. But here's why I'm posting about it, because I want you to know what I'm doing with a couple of $100, with $1,000, whatever the hell he said. And Trey, you're either the worst trader of all time or you're just a trader. Trey, the name's fitting. But to go from $30 all the way down to 23, you're losing, what, 20% instantly? It's not something for me. But it just so happens it comes from your post, you know, middle of February. I was looking at February 4th on down, like what's been happening to this market and to companies. You know, I look at Tesla. Let's go ahead and look at Tesla right now. Tesla's, and guess what, guys? We're going to look at them on the daily chart. I know you guys want to look at weeklies and stuff, and I won't do that right now. But I'm going to take my time. We're going to look at a lot of charts. So I apologize for those of you guys who are like, ooh, I just come here for Marantz Rantz, the stories and the motivation. I didn't come here for these charts. Well, keep your eye on the prize, Tigers, okay? Pay attention. All right, first thing is Tesla. What I'm trying to show you first is that you're in a true recession. Guys, this is a true recession. You feel it if you're a consumer. You feel it if you live in America. Certainly here, like for me, I feel it every damn day. It hurts. And guys, I do well. I'm not like bragging. This is not me bragging, okay? I know it sucks for you, Noisy Corax. It sucks for you, Tonko Native. It sucks for you, Tony De Niro. You know, I have a beautiful family. I have a great job. I live life. I have a great career. I do all the great things. Oh, great, 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 great. Everything's so great, 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 great. Marantz, no flaws. Oh my God, look at Marantz. Oh my God, he's 6 feet tall. And the rule of sixes. Yeah, no, it's not that. It's not that. I still have to juggle. I still have to call my cell phone carrier and say, you know what? Can you take half the payment this week and half the payment next week? I got to wait till I get paid to go and attach that and do this. I still live well within my means. I mean, I'm locked down on my means. But if I had an extra $500 a month, the extra $500 that I'm throwing into GameStop, if I would just put that towards bills and credit and whatever, I'd be fine. I wouldn't be hurting, but that'd be money spent and be money wasted. But I'm still right there with my wife going, hey, she goes, what'd you have for lunch? I go, well, I have the Jack in the Box app, and I had 2 Jumbo Jacks for $5. That's the special right now. That's still me. It's always going to be me. So it's not all great. I mean, there's still stress. There's still levels of concern. But I'm an American that lives in this world. The world of stretching money thin and waiting on a raise. Waiting on a raise every year and trying to factor in a bonus I might get. You guys ever watched National Lampoon's Christmas, whatever, and Clark Griswold, he's like talking about the bonus check he's going to get. When I get my bonus, we're going to get some presents. We're going to go, we're going to take the family out. And there's Russ right there saying, how much is the bonus, buddy? And he pulls open the envelope and he looks at it, it's Chevy Chase. And he's right there, he's like, and it was like, I don't even know what it was. It was like a coupon for a honey baked ham and $50 or something. It was not what he thought it was going to be. I learned, like when I was young, my dad worked for construction companies his whole life. He got into construction. He did really well, became the foreman, superintendent, all this stuff, right? He ended up like getting in one of these good positions where he had money coming in. He was making decent amount of change for himself. And I remember he was like, hey, man, I got my Christmas bonus. And he would open up an envelope and be some cash in there. I'd be like, damn, companies give you Christmas bonus? My wife's the same way, like whatever. But I remember my dad went and worked for a guy. And I'll say the name. Was it Tim Ferriss? I can't remember. It was somebody. He worked for somebody. I forget. And they gave him a Christmas bonus. And it was like a gift card or something. And then they charged him for it on his bank account, on his paycheck. And they taxed him for it and everything. And my dad goes, hey, you can keep the card, man. I'm good. I don't need that. No. You're going to give me $50 for a whole year of hard work? No, I'm good. Nah. You see, if you work for a company that doesn't give you anything, doesn't give you a bonus or whatever, that's fine. Just know the cards when you walk in. Just so you know what, this is what it is. But I've been there, and I would currently, I do well, but I'm just like, man, I got to plan out my bonuses. I got to plan out if I could take out loans, if I had to, if emergencies hit. Like, I think about a lot of stuff every day. I stress about a lot of things. And then I come here and I hash it out with you guys because I want to show you that just because we're all living this life doesn't mean that we can't find value and happiness in it. That's what I really want to tell you. And my happiness might be a comment from you guys or a video I watch. Just never know. So I want to thank Steve Bays. Steve Bays has been the 4th longest member of this channel ever since we signed our contract with Google. Steve became a member. And Steve and I believe Steve's from Arizona. And Steve watches the show. Whether he's here today or whether he misses it, he'll watch a rerun, and he'll put a comment in the videos and in the live streams. And I just want to thank you, Steve, for being there for me, man, for the last 42 months. I don't think people know what we've been through. He says, loving this journey with you, brother. Yeah, man, I don't think people know what we've been through. There's stuff about this show I forgot. And you guys know all the feuds and the drama and all the battles, and I don't remember them all. Some of you guys do. Some of you guys go, man, Marantz, remember when you did that interview with someone? I'd be like, I think I do. I don't know. I don't know. There's just a lot. So, rip Tesla. They had China news today. Yeah, it's not news. It's not news. There's competition in China. There's I told you that China was actually giving out $20,000 per car sold for Tesla. They were giving you back this rebate, but then when they took that away, you're not going to sell any. So it's everywhere, Marantz. It's stagflation. Yeah, yeah. We all work harder. Sure, it's all good, but no one's going anywhere. Nope. It's a modern day Great Depression. It's funny. To be a Great Depression and to be a recession versus depression, there's clarifications on the amount of percentage you need to be down, and then people be like, well, yeah, this is where you're at, and we'll probably never statistically be in a depression. Probably never. You definitely be in recessions. Okay, you'll be there. And I told you guys, what did I tell you guys? A month ago, I might have told you in December, but a month ago is when it started happening. Here's what starts happening to this economy for you guys that are not paying attention, okay? I told you I used to do this thing. I was a senior sales executive for recruitment advertising. And if you guys don't know what that means, is employers would call me when they would want to hire people. And I remember when my advertising dollars went from sky high in 2007. January 2007, I made $18,000 that month. I'll never forget. I was young and I was full of money. I was like, God, you couldn't even imagine. The girl at the bank hit on me. I still remember. All right. She was like, what do you do? Because I'm a young cat dressed in all express clothes, walking in with the $40,000 car. I looked the part. I'm like, yeah, what's up, baby? Yeah, I just want to cash my check. She was like, what is 13,000? What is this? I go, that's just my 2-week check. You know where I'll be later. I was like that. This is all before I met my wife, by the way. Calm down, okay, people. So I was feeling myself. Don't let me quote Beyonce songs. Anyway, I was living this life in 2007 because the economy was booming. Everybody thought. And the actual budget for spending on hiring was massive for everyone. So I was signing contracts. I was getting everybody, and I get my portion of it. I think I sold $200,000 worth of advertising, and I got 10% of it. And it was a massive amount to me, and it should be. I thought, this is going to happen every month. This is life. By 2008, 1 year later, everyone cut their budget. People started laying off employees. When I would call to sign a contract, they would be like, oh, we're not hiring right now. The only people hiring, believe it or not, were car dealerships. Then I would call and I'd be like, hey, what's going on? Like, this is Dan Jessopato. And I was like, yeah, hey, are you guys going to be hiring this year? He's like, yeah, we're hiring, man. We're hiring. Let's put an ad in the paper. Let's put a commercial online. Let's go and do that online thing with Career Builder. Let's put it all up together. I was like, you want to spend money to hire salesmen? Aren't you guys always hiring salesmen? Like, why is the turnover so massive? He's like, I don't know, but we need them. It's because nobody was selling cars and everybody was leaving the industry. They didn't have a job anymore. And car salesmen, they can be some scummy guys, but even they need jobs. Okay, I'm not gonna judge these guys. I'm like, all right, I got you. I put the ad up. Put the ad up again and again and again. And I go, hey, man, are you guys getting any traction? He goes, nah, we're not getting anybody. I was like, what? This is crazy. Then the rumors start going around my job, and we got this consulting firm coming in asking questions. I'm like, oh, so no problem, I'll answer. Hey, Marantz, let me ask you, how do you do your ads? The phone rings. I take the order. When I take the order, I sell them. I upsell them. You upsell them. Oh, okay. Well, what do you sell them? I sell them whatever I need to sell for the week. People give us incentive plans of what we need to sell. And do you sell them what they need or what they want? No. They never buy what they want. They never buy what they need. I just give them whatever I need them to sell. If I need to give them a TV spot, I can sell them that spot. This is how I answered, guys. It was ridiculous. I was so ignorant to it all. Do you know what the idea is for taking a phone call and taking an order? It's no different than McDonald's. You're no different than, hi, thank you for calling, Gannett. How can I take your order, please? Oh, great. You want print? You want TV? Oh, thank you so much. Here's the price. That's not what I was doing. I was letting people come to the window going like this. Oh, you want a Big Mac? No, you don't. You want a fresh fried chicken. Yes, you want the fresh. I got a McRib. It's back. Don't worry. Just take it. I was selling them shit they didn't need because I was getting paid commission on it. Yeah, it was terrible. Terrible. If I were to do business the way I do it today, I would just take the orders, and give them what they wanted, form better working relationships, and do better. I would get more. I would be at work. I would do it. Like all these things that I didn't think about when I was 25, 26, 27. But here's the crazy part. I saw the trend. I saw the trend of the market, and I didn't know. I didn't know how to recognize that trend, but I saw everyone falling off, right? So I tell you guys, they get their budgets in January, and they come at you, and you go, okay, boom. So this January is no different. This January, I'm looking at corporate companies saying, are they hiring or are they firing? Are they cutting? They're cutting. Okay, cool. Every company is giving out guidance for a downtrend. Every company, even Walmart. Now, there are some companies that are special. There are some companies out here that can withstand it. And I'll tell you how they do it. And I know Walmart's a company that has EBT available to them, but Best Buy doesn't. You know, the number that came out from Best Buy and why it's downtrending today is because Best Buy sees, people aren't going to be buying appliances or entertainment, right? Or computers, but it's because EBT can't pay for that. But if you're driven off an EBT dollar, like most grocery stores are, they're okay. Remember, if you sell food, fuel, and medicine, you're okay. Those are essential. That's why Best Buy's down. There's a strong belief that the retail dollar keeps this world afloat. And I would tell you guys, it's your taxes. Because the programs and the contracts that the government signs is what keeps the ball rolling. When the government goes out here and starts spending money they don't have, then everybody gets to live fat. We get to pay for all these programs. Everybody gets a free check. And that's what's been happening. The Trump administration and DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, they've come in and they started cutting jobs. They started cutting jobs, and they're throwing people out onto the streets, and it's because it's what's needed, not what's wanted. Nobody wants to be jobless. Nobody wants to be homeless. Great, don't be. Go get a job. But go get a job that you deserve, that you can handle, and that can pay you what you need to get paid. Chances are they're not out there. So here comes unemployment. This administration's adding on, and I said this 2 months ago. I said this a month ago. I said this 2 months ago. Minute January hit. Guys, we're in March. 2 months ago. I said it. I said, listen, guys, we're going to go ahead and burn this all up. No one's going to hire. People are going to go ahead and lay off everybody and fire. The government is going to cut down programs, and you're going to see a mass exodus. Every January. I said this. People call me crazy. People say, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, I lived it. I lived 2007, 2008, 2009. I sold advertising to every major, for anybody you can think of in the state of California and nationally. And I'm telling you now, it's happening right now. It's happening right now. So hang in there, guys. Hang in there, okay? You're going to see some real drop-offs. Do not be afraid. When the market hits hard, listen, I can't give you financial advice, but I'm going to give you some life advice, some stuff I've learned. I will sell my truck. I will sell every prized possession I have. I will not sell my assets. If you are about to get foreclosed on, if you are about to get evicted because you didn't have money to pay your mortgage or however it may be, listen to me, Americans, listen to me, people. Rent your shit out. Don't pay your mortgage for a month if you had to, and go get a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartment. Go shack up in there with you and your wife. I don't care what it costs. I don't care. It's $2,000. Who cares? Mortgage is $4,000. Mortgage is $3,000. Rent out your place. Rent out your place and pay the difference. I'm just telling you. If you had a mortgage for $4,000, rent it for $3,000. Rent out your house for $3,000. You pay the $1,000 out of your pocket, but go get an apartment for $1,500. You're netting $500 right there. I swear, guys, listen or don't. Listen or don't. But you're not going to lose your home. Let someone else pay your rent. Pay your mortgage. It's like that right now. You guys need to start thinking bigger and better. But I'm not selling shares. Listen to me, Wall Street. Listen to me, short sellers. You're not getting a goddamn share from me. And excuse me using the Lord's name in vain. I am not selling one share of GameStop no matter how bad this economy gets. Interest rates going to go through the roof. Trump's coming down with this huge plan. Whatever it may be, you're going to feel pain for 2 years. I don't care. You're not getting a GameStop share out of me. When you come looking for me, you better be having a cup of noodles. You better have, I don't even know, bottles of water, drinking from the tap. I'm drinking from the manguera. I swear to you, you couldn't get a goddamn share out of me if I had nothing left. I'm going to die with these shares. Do you understand me? You can't get them because I know the value. I know what this market is. I know how upside down these sons of bitches are. Oh, you don't believe it? When was the last time Brad and Chad and all the stock bros had to go ahead and grovel and get a box and pack all their shit and go get another job? I'm asking you, Brad, you ever done it? All you Wall Street bros, all you hedge fund guys, all you distressed credit investors, all of you, you tell me private equity. I had to get a box. You want to know how? This is why I'm a villain. I had to get a box, walk back to my desk with tears in my eyes, and pack that shit with pictures of my kids and my wife and everybody. And I'm just looking at everybody, and they all get to keep their jobs, and I don't. Marantz, you gonna be all right, bro? You one of the good ones. Nah, I'm good. I just don't know how I'm gonna feed my kids tomorrow. Yeah, nah, here, I got that. Lakers season schedule. Nah, put it in there. Nah, I'm good, man. Don't even trip. I got this. I'm gonna make it. And they created a villain that day. They created a monster. Think about it. I haven't missed a day of work in like 13 years. Now, I'm not going to miss a day on YouTube. I'm not going to miss a day on this market. I'm not going to miss a day in this life. I'm never checking out. You fucked up. 2009, when you guys had a great depression, a greater financial crisis, you guys created a monster. Because you should have took it on the chin then, and you didn't. You took buyouts, you took handouts, you borrowed money, you overextended, you extend and pretend. This is what you do, Wall Street. For 15 years, you guys have been banking on the backs of hard-working Americans that pay all these taxes for these programs and this media. Are you kidding? I know where I live. I know the bullshit I got to deal with. Can I show you guys something? Let's go look at this media. How? How does this happen, Democrats? How is it that 18 senators, 17 House of Representatives senators all have the same video? The same exact video. Is this the world I live in?
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one, Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down. They're up. Inflation is getting worse. The prices of groceries, gas, eggs, of essentials. It's not getting better. It's getting worse. Meanwhile,
Donald Trump has done nothing to lower costs for you. Instead, he's part of violent police. He's letting
letting Elon Musk take a chainsaw to rival government programs and then, even worse, giving him access to Americans' sensitive data, Social Security numbers, tax returns, health care returns. He's fired thousands of essential workers, people who help our veterans get their benefits, people fighting Ebola in Africa so it doesn't come here, frozen funding for vital programs that so many American families need, cancer research, education funds, payments to family farmers, and so much more. Why are they doing this? Trump, Musk, Doge are taking these vital services away from you for one reason only, so they can give tax breaks to their billionaires club. Their plan is awful, simply awful. Billionaires win, families lose. And that is the truth.
And that is the truth.
And that is the truth.
And that is the truth. You know, Trump's plan is for billionaires to win, they say. Who wrote the script? My only question to every Democrat that just made these videos, 17 different videos with all the same verbiage, the same intro, the same delivery. Who wrote the script? George Soros? I'm not allowed to talk on this? You don't control my platform, or do you? This is what you're combating, America. Investors. If you don't think they own media, somebody tried to say that Reddit's not infiltrated. Are you fucking kidding me? I've battled with Reddit. I just ask simple questions, America. All you Twitter bros and YouTubers, and answer me. Riddle me this, Batman. Why is the smallest finance channel on YouTube this one? Why does this channel get attacked by multiple subreddits, interviews all the CEOs and chairmen of boards you'd ever want in your life? I have people from Trump's cabinet interviewed on this channel. Why are other YouTubers and TikTokers and everyone making documentaries about this channel and taking clips and pieces of us? Why are my DMs filled with followers that are just, you wouldn't even believe? The most popular man in the world follows this channel. Why? Andrew Tate, lose my number. I mean, you guys got to explain this to me. I'm just a dude who wakes up, makes videos online, and puts them up. Why are you here? Been putting out a lot of truth for a lot of years. A lot of truth. You know, while other channels are out there pumping out hopium, we pump out information. I hope you guys know that. Someone wrote to me in the video yesterday. They put in the chat at the bottom and they said, "Hey, Marantz, I want to know what are your plans, or what are GameStop's plans to break past $25.30? Where's the breakout and how's it going to happen?" And I was like, what kind of shit is this? Who are you to ask me GameStop's plans and how they're going to break out from 25 to 30? You're talking about stock price? First off, you guys need to stop asking me. That's the first thing you need to do. You're asking me for the answers to the quiz, and you haven't done 1 ounce of homework. Bitch, buy a pencil. That's what I'm going to tell you. You want to know what GameStop's going to do moving forward? Go buy a pencil before you take this test. Before you ask me any questions, I might be the best tutor of your life. There are over 3,000 videos on YouTube that you get to watch. Get the answers from the videos. They're in them. It's like a textbook. You got to read it. You might have missed this day. You might have missed this chapter. You might have missed this day at school. What was the lecture? What was the lesson? You might have missed it yesterday, or the day before, or the week before, or the month before. You think I'm just going to give it to you? What did I tell you about you guys, man? This is the same dude who walks into work. First day at work, just got hired. He walks in and goes, when do I get promoted to be a manager? What the? Manager's wearing those shoes, that belt, those pants. I'll buy it tomorrow. We'll all look the same. Don't worry. You got to promote me tomorrow, man. Be like, hey, bro, little man, why don't you live through some scenarios first? Why don't you show up every day and play out every scenario that's in front of you? Just do that. This way I know you can handle the situations when they arise when I'm not around. No? You don't want to show up every day and get the info from Rent? No, maybe. Maybe the crew, maybe the Discord. You know, I love what we do. I love what we do and what we've done over the last 4 years. And I'm going to be here doing it again for the next 4 years. You got me? Cool. Let's go look at some charts. Let's go talk some stock. Let's go talk about GameStop and how great it is. And how it's the only surviving company of this damn downtrend. Good judgment comes from experience. Experience comes from bad judgment. I don't know, kid. I don't need to make the same, mistakes other people's make. Bad judgment of others, maybe. How about that? Not of me, myself, right? Cool. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. It's like one of those things I told somebody the other day. Somebody says, what was the best thing you ever learned from one of your managers? I was like, what was the best manager you ever had? And I go, my best manager. And I named them. And they're like, what? I go, I hated that manager. And I go, oh, you hated them? I go, that's the best manager I ever worked for. They're like, what do you mean? I said, well, I learned everything what not to do. I learned not to treat my employee. I learned not to approach things this way. I learned not to have this attitude when I walk in. I've learned how to carry myself, work my way into it. You can learn so many things from bad managers, from bad people. Learn a lot. Just don't be them. There's good things and bad things from everyone. Learn it, guys. Okay? Cool. All right. Got to find the positive energy from people. Period. GameStop. Tracking on the charts, guys. We're looking at Tesla first. We're going to go ahead and talk about it first. Let's talk about Tesla. Tesla, since the start of the new year, guys, if you didn't see this right here, the peak of December 18th on Tesla was $488 a share. Tesla has since fallen off the face of the earth. They're down $210 a share, but considering they have almost 3 billion shares, they're down around $500 to $600 billion in market cap. They're officially under $1 trillion market cap, which they have previously broken. They're at $872 billion. Do they warrant that market cap? I would say no. They have profits of $7 billion a year. They do not warrant a $870 billion market cap. The profits aren't there. The PE ratio is way over 100 still. For a company that's been established for years, been in the S&P 500 since 2020. So 5 years removed from there, they've had earnings of $13 billion, $7 billion, $5 billion, and $700 million. So what are they really doing? Being overvalued, being oversold. Like for me, they're not oversold. They're being overbought still. But that yellow line right there, sorry TikTok, we're on the charts here on YouTube. Apologize. But this yellow line is the 200-day moving average, and they are below the 200-day moving average. When I see every Mag 7 company below 200-day moving average, that's a problem for this economy because they carry it. And is it every single one? We don't know. Let's go look at Google. Alphabet, here we go. Peaking at 208 at one point, now down $36 a share, all the way down below their 200-day moving average. Oh, yes. All the way down, correction zone. They now have a market cap of $2.1 trillion, once at $3 trillion, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. Or they got close to it. No, Microsoft was 3 trillion. These guys were only 2. Okay, cool. So they're only at 2 trillion only. They have 12 billion shares. And they're down around $36 a share. So if you do the math, they're down $500 billion. $500 billion, just ballparking it. And that really sucks to be down $500 billion. Where's the outrage? Where's the movies? I got them down $500 billion, $500 billion. I got Tesla down $500 billion, $700 billion. Tesla's down $700 billion, $500 billion. These numbers sound ridiculous, don't they? Just think about how ridiculous the market was compared to GameStop these last 4 years. Amazon, 200-day moving average, all the way down on Amazon. True correction on 10 billion shares, they're down $40. That's $400 million. $400 billion, I apologize. $400 billion of market cap burnt off, gone. Guys, this happened in a month. In a month, $400 billion out of Amazon. Salesforce, implement AI, double topped, out, boom, all the way down, head and shoulders. Not looking good for Salesforce, is it? Salesforce is down as well, and I have them down 70 billion. 200-day moving average, all the way down, touching it. Palantir, back to where they were. Back to they were before earnings. I want to explain something to you guys. They already knew what their earnings number was because after quarter 3, they had all the profits they were going to have for the year. So for them to announce $11 million worth of profit for quarter 4, that should not warrant market cap jump of $100 billion. And it did. It went up $100 billion from where they were. And I'm just telling you now, this is a problem because they're extremely overvalued, this company. I don't care what pace they have. I don't care what it does, what contracts they have, none of it. That does not matter. It does not matter in the grand scheme of things. These guys have value of around $500 to $700 million a year profit. They shouldn't be a $200 billion company. PE ratio of over 437 right now at this price. $437 or 437 PE ratio. Would you buy that? Never. Domino's, huge problem with Domino's for me. Domino's announced they're going to start selling stuffed crust pizza. Okay. And that's not brand new. Domino's had a gap down on earnings 3 quarters ago. Domino's is bought by Berkshire Hathaway. They pumped it all the way to the sky. That's what you saw. People started getting into it because Warren Buffett's in it. But like I've told you guys, it's not where I want to be. Domino's is still down from the highs of 2024. A little over like 11, 12 months ago, somewhere in that range, 10 months ago. But 537 all the way down to 484. And Domino's down to $1.5 billion. Not massive mega floats and everything like that. But Domino's is a company, $16 billion, guys. That's it. Anybody seen Carvana? No. How about this? How about Mullen Automotive? Mullen Automotive. I'm not even showing you them on the chart here. Mullen Automotive. Oh, my God. I got to type this in, guys. Mullen Automotive lost a lawsuit, which they should. But Mullen Automotive. Oh, right here. Look at this. I won't even put them on my chart. This is the biggest crime of the 21st century. Mullen Automotive in 2023, if you put in $1 million, it'd be worth $2. Think about that. If I put in $1 million in Mullen Automotive in 2023, and that's 2023 in April, or in August. When did I make the video? June? I made the video in June right here. I made my first Connect the Dots video, part 20, on Mullen Automotive on this date right here. June, July. And I said, don't touch it. This is terrible. And if you would have put in, right here, I'll just go with this in June. If you would have put in 2.6 million. If you put in $2.6 million the day that I made Connect the Dots, if you would have put in $2.6 million into Mullen Automotive, it'd be worth $2.41. I'm not joking. That's how terrible it has been while other people were pumping it. And because Financial Journey, a YouTuber, pumped it and told people, no, I called him out and he's vanished. They took money from the people. He took pay to do those videos with David Mitchery. They all did it this way. They signed NDAs. They all just, look at this shit, man. We're going to deliver cars. We're going to do this. We're going to do it. No, you're not. That's not what was happening here. I think people need to call their congressman. I think somebody needs to know what's happening here. You can buy this whole company for $2 million right now. The whole company, $2 million. $2.5 million. It's absolutely crazy. I don't even know how they're listed. I don't get it. Financials. I'm not looking at it. They don't make any money. Revenue. They don't have any money. Let's go look at their balance sheet right here. Total assets. Total assets of $173 million on total assets. Yet their market cap is $2.5 million. So you mean to tell me there's $173 million somewhere in this company? Inventory, $41 million. Non-current assets, 100, and plant and all the plant and whatever the hell, plant and properties, $83 million. Yeah, I have a problem. I have a huge problem with this company. Total liabilities are $200-something million. Their shareholder equity is negative $100 million. How many shares are there out there? Shares outstanding after doing a reverse stock split for the 20th time. There's only 1 million shares in the world. 1 million. Do you know how many shares there were on the original reverse stock split? There was like 3 billion shares. Now there's only 1 million? Man, somebody needs to go to jail. Somebody needs to go to jail for Mullen Automotive. And I'm the only guy on the internet that even knows the history of it, that talks about it. Nobody talks about it. It's gross. Whatever. Back to work. Have a great day. Yes. Thank you so much. Cheers, Marantz. Thank you so much. Take care. Yeah, I see you guys taking up. That's fine. You guys will be back and forth. Okay, let's talk. Unity Software. Trade's favorite stock. Allegedly, Roaring Kitties stock. It might have been Roaring Kitties at $13. I would have liked it at 13 if he would have bought it and then, whatever he took it to. But for you to buy it? For you to listen to these guys? Is this something you'd want to buy? Something that used to be 210, step down. It's in the overbought area. What did Trade say? He said it's a great value since 2022. Thanks, Trey. 2022, right here? This 2022? When was that, $40? Nah, it's better at 23. You bought it at 27, and you posted about it. This is not something I'd buy. I don't agree with it, and it's not for me. I mean, just why does he have to pick something that's so vigilant? Like, everybody sees it. Everybody knows it now. Everybody, Unity. Like, he didn't come up with that idea. No. It's just like PP seeds. Just like PP seeds. So it's the same way, same delivery, same everything. Just Trey has a little bit more education than PP. Oh, my God. PP couldn't tell you the chart from fucking asshole to, I don't know, Etch-a-Sketch drawings. Who is this right here? United Healthcare. United Healthcare is down $140 billion. $140 billion after their CEO got assassinated. It's very sad. But yes, $140 billion loss. And I wonder why no one's talking about it. Hasbro down from 71 to whatever, 62. Their market cap's only like, what? Is it 8 billion? Who cares? I don't even care. And it's Hasbro. I keep saying Hasbro. I know, the other day when I was in the chat. But I don't care. It's toys, whatever. Floor & Decor. Oh, Marantz, were you right about this one? Anybody remember when I made the videos about Floor & Decor? Don't worry, I have to connect the dots on this. I said I wouldn't buy it. But dude, you know what, guys? Watch this shit. I gotta go see when I made that video, just so that I'm just like, yo, bro, you did that. Go to playlist. I go to my playlist on my chat. I go to Connect the Dots, which is at the bottom. There we go. Boom. All right, let's see Floor & Decor. Let's see. Don't worry about that. I'm going to see Floor & Decor was like part 50, right? Oh, right there, 47. For part 51. All right, let me see.
Yep. Okay, and you guys can. This is part 2 of Connect the Dots Part 50. I already finished it right now, and it's uploading, so you guys can see it.
Good looking,
almost
man.
an hour long, but this is just to piggyback off of it. I want you to understand where we're going.
check this out real quick.
So check this out. This is the board of directors for Floor and Decor. This is a
Norman
setup.
Axelrod.
Pay
That's
attention.
AMC.
Floor and Decor, Norman Axelrod. I remember the name from one of the board of directors from
Apollo.
what we were doing. This is at Linens and Things. He was a member at Linens and Things, so we know this is Apollo, right? Then you're going to see the next part is he's on the chairman of the board, Guitar Center, Neiman Marcus,
Apollo.
a 99-cent store only, Smart and
Apollo.
Final. These are all private equity owned.
GNC.
GNC
Apollo.
Holdings. We know this is all private equity. I showed it to you. I told you what it was long time ago, guys. So
Ares
when you see
Capital.
Mr. Axelrod, I think you need to be careful. But then at the same time, you got to understand he's not at Apollo anymore. Now he's with Ares. This is Ares, okay?
Oh, man.
So when I go look at Ares, this is who actually
AutoZone?
owns
Oh,
Floor and
my God.
Decor. If you guys didn't know that, it's right here. Floor and Decor Holdings announces appointment of new directors, and it's going to show you here. Normal Axelrod is happy to announce whoever they are, but he's going to tell you it was backed by Ares, private equity of Ares Management. So, but you're going to love this. Watch this. William Giles here. This individual has ties to Linens and Things as well. So that was the Apollo Ares deal that they did. He's also AutoZone. We talked about AutoZone in detail on Connect the Dots.
Eddie Lampard.
Dwight James. If I look down the list of what Dwight James done, nothing that really throws red flags at me. I'm sure we can look up some
Depot?
stuff, but it doesn't matter. He's good. Melissa. Let's see what Melissa's doing. Nothing crazy that I see here.
Ryan Marshall.
I'm gonna leave her alone.
Yeah, my guy. Pulte Home Group.
Even it's Target, but I'm okay with that. But you guys know Ryan Marshall, right? I mean, we know Ryan Marshall. Don't we talk about on the Pulte Homes?
Yeah.
I wonder why they're telling us to buy Pulte. Why are they telling us to buy Pulte Home Group? Hey, guys, do you want everyone to buy into PHM? That's wild. I'd rather not. I'd rather not, considering this individual here is a plant from Ares. Oh, you don't think it's a plant from Ares? You think it's just, okay. Check it out. So when they actually bought in, Floor and Decor Holdings announces appointment of new directors. It tells you here, they announced Ryan Marshall. Ryan Marshall. And why effective
Best Buys on
2021?
there.
If you don't know, Ares bought in. Ares bought in to them for, I think it was like $200 million. They actually give him backing. I got to go read the fine print. But that's what happened here. And if you don't know, then you know. Now you know, right? Keep doing your homework. So, Ryan Marshall, cool. As I keep going down, don't let me
Boot Barn.
overstep here.
Federated.
These guys are coming from Boot Barn. Cool. I think I've looked them up before, and I've talked about them on one of the Connect the
at
Dots. But I'll go
Federated.
down
Oh my
to
God, I didn't even
Richard
realize
L.
that.
Sullivan. Nah, nothing there that I
Atlanta
see.
Falcons.
Nothing red
Oh,
flags on my end.
God.
Just all the Ares connections up top. I guess I got to dig more into Ares. That's what I can do, and that'll help out with what we're looking at. But National Vision Holdings, no, I'm going to leave them
99
alone.
cent store.
Oh, here we go. Felicia D. Thornton, absolutely
Oh,
plant. 99-cent store, of course.
Aries.
And Coveragent Technologies, I think we talked about that in the past. Ares Corporation, she was on the board of directors for the audit committee at Ares. Flat out, you worked at Ares, and I know what's up. So let's see what else we have here for this young lady. She's been in the thick of it all. Kroger Company in the grocery stores.
Kroger.
Yeah. So there's more plants. Oh, no, they don't plant executives on boards. I was told they don't do that. I was told Connect the Dots isn't real.
Yeah. I get you.
But I'm looking
Good
right
job,
now.
Marantz. You're doing
So
great.
Ryan Marshall's one of them. So, yeah, get Ryan Marshall out.
Starwood!
Let's go buy more shares and let's try to vote him out.
Holy
Good luck.
hell.
Good luck trying to get him out of a company
That
he's
guy's from
running.
Starwood, the guy at the bottom.
He's on the board of directors here at
Oh,
Floor
man,
and
I
Decor
missed-
as well.
I missed, like, two
so
good
I thought that
points.
was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That Ares and Apollo are all teamed up with Ryan Marshall, and then this is what those misleading guys are telling you to do. Hey, anybody got any of that DD upside down and let me know what's going down? If you guys don't know that, if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the videos from today. Hey, I try to warn you guys. Stay away from people. Stay away from things. Good luck. Peace.
Yo, Connect the Dots, undefeated.
Hi guys, welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good
Oh,
information.
man, I'm right there. I'm loving life right there. Anyway, man, that was December of 2023, that video. December of 2023. Let's go look at that chart again. When I made the video, I said, hey, they're private equity, they're plants. Hold on. I got to make sure. It says, yeah, I know. Thank you. Let me see if we got it right. Hold on. I got to go look at something. So December of 2023. Ooh, baby, look at this. It was right around here, this pump right here. So I made the video right here. It pumped up to around 114, 15 bucks a share. Then it came down, pumped up again. Oh, Marantz, you're wrong. Am I? Hello, Mr. George. Am I? Oh, you're just an old slap on the knee there, Marantz. Oh, it's down 20% from when you made the video. Damn, it's also down in the original. How many dollars there? $4 billion on a market cap of 9. Oh, shit. It's lost almost half its value, and it's still going down. It's going down. How was I? How'd I do? I don't know. Alibaba. Anybody see my videos on Alibaba? Hey, guys, I think Alibaba's a buy at 60. I think it's a buy at 50. Like, I literally was like, there's no way. I was making videos, and I said, there's no way it's $56. There's no way it should be 70 or 80. Then I saw this diamond right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was like, oh, shit. That's a triangle. You know, there's another one. Oh, shit, it's gone. Don't worry, Ryan Cohen owns over $1 billion worth of Alibaba. Alibaba's a great stock. Look at that shit. Oh, man, it's hard to trust China, but Alibaba's a good stock. I like Miniso Group Holdings. I like Miniso so much. People don't believe me on this one. People think I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Is $12 in September? I wasn't paying attention. Dude, it jumped from 12 to 27. It doubled in value. Doubled in value, guys. From 12 to 27, and that was from September to January of this year. Now it's down to $20. This is a good-ass company right here. I know market cap small. I know it's a $6 billion company. But remember, I like companies that are small-capped, mid-capped, not in the S&P 500. I like companies outside of the manipulation. And it's this one right here, Miniso Group Holdings. Me personally. You don't have to like it. It's just what I do. How'd you know it's going to go up 100%? I don't know. If this is something I'm buying, I'm hanging on to it forever. Like a very long time. It's already had a V recovery. Recovered right away as they knocked it all down to $4. It's something I would want every day of the week. And I'd want to hold it. And I like it. They have good money. They have a good balance sheet. Everything's good over there. Yeah, I used to compare it to GameStop. I used to be like, yo, look at the financials. This is a good place to be. If I go to financials just really quick, just so that you know, and we go to balance sheet, total assets, $16 billion. The market cap over here is at $6 billion. Their total liabilities are at $6 billion. Do you understand what I'm telling you? They have over $10 billion of shareholder equity ready to go, $9 billion. So the book value alone on this stock is $4.36, 1/4 of the price. It should be way higher. Price to book is it's 4x. 4x on books, what is trading at? Like, no. It should be way higher, man. Way higher. Where's the liabilities? Do they have long-term debt? $1 billion. $1.6 billion. Ooh, I don't like that. That's that $800 million acquisition they made last year. They didn't have that before. Look at cash and cash equivalents. $5.67 billion of cash, guys. They have so much cash, it's scary. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They got cash, bros. They got more cash than GameStop. More cash and short-term investments. I'm just telling you. It's a good chart. It's a good company. But, you know, what do I know? I won't buy them. I only buy GameStop. I will not buy MNSO. But I understand it's a good stock. It's just me. You know, there's some diamonds out there. You'll find them. But, you know, if you buy, you got to have conviction. You got to do your thing. Why are you not talking about GameStop, just different stuff for an hour? Oh, Chad, are you mad, Chad? Are you mad? Did you miss the whole GameStop, I don't know, lifetime that I've been talking? I'm letting you know what's going on in the charts. Did you want to hold the channel? Did you want to start one today? No? You don't want to put in the groundwork to get one going? Chad, why are you here? Chad, I could ask a lot of questions about you, Chad. just for that, Chad, I'm not going to talk about GameStop at all. You can get on before you get spit on. That's it. Chad, I swear to God, I'm not saying another word about GameStop the rest of the day. And every time you show up, Chad, and you type in the chat, let the world know I'm not going to mute you. I'm not going to block and ban you. I'm going to keep you right where you're at. Chad, you want to control this channel? Do it, buddy. Every time you type and talk in the chat, I don't care if you're like, Marantz, you're the man. Marantz, it's awesome. Marantz, I want to hear more about this. I'm going to only talk about other things. I'm not going to talk about that company you just typed. I won't even say the name. Oh, no. I can point at it, but I'm not going to say it. I can take my shirt off and show you the tattoo, but I'm not going to say it. Back to Microsoft, what Chad is half the time. Microsoft is $386.99 right now, down. Go look at the daily, you'll really see it down. There you go, from 465 all the way down, below its 200-day moving average. It has a death cross on its way down to correction zones that it needs to be in. Microsoft is down. I wrote it down. They are down $480 billion on market cap. Since when, Marantz? I don't know. Whatever this peak was over here. If I go over here, well, how about that right there? That's going to be December. Home Depot. Chad, my favorite stock, Home Depot. Believe it, Chad. This guy. My calls died. What the hell does that mean? Chad hurts. Chad hunts and pegs. Never mind. I can't see you guys. You guys can't do that. Chad, what's going on, Chad? Hanging Chad. This guy's Home Depot. Yeah, Home Depot is hitting the ground and running. It's not looking good for Home Depot. No, I don't want to tell you politically how it's not looking good, but it's running to the ground right now. It's touching the 200-day moving average. Shocker. Bumble, gone. If you're not using that website to date women, I don't know what to tell you, fellas. Shit. If you ever get an account on Bumble, Chad, have you ever used Bumble, Chad? Hey, Chad, can you come into the Discord? Like, I'm going to be in the Discord, bro. Can you come hang out with me? I'm going to open it up just for Chad. Hey, Chad, I will talk about that stock that you named. I'll talk about it with you only in voice, not anywhere else, okay? I don't want to hear about it. The private equity bankruptcy tracker. Oh, what a good one. What a good one. I'll have to check it out. They probably used all my info. Yeah. What is this stuff? Warner Brothers showed us 3 game studios and profit. Okay. Yeah, they're all right. Cool. Nobody cares about gaming, by the way. Stop talking about gaming. Okay? We don't talk about gaming in this channel. All you meme stock talk. Hold on. I'm in the chat right now. Check it out, Chad. Chad, I'm in the Discord right now, Chad. Chatty. I just put, look, click the link. I'm going to do it, Chad. Click the link. Tell me why you stink. Okay. Boom. There you go, Chad. Posted it. Okay. Marantz, let's get real here and talk about the best stock, Playboy. Ooh, man. Yeah, like 30 years ago when Hugh was out here doing the 3 bunnies. Can you imagine your name is Hugh? Hugh. Hey, Hugh. How you doing, Huey? Hugh is such a baller-ass name. Somebody clicked on the link and didn't know what was going on or what? Is that it? Oh, it's Kid. Kid Caraba. Kid, what's going on? Kid, what's on your heart? What's on your mind? Unmute yourself. We're going to do this every... Hey, there you are, Kid. Yeah, what's going on? I can hear you loud and clear. What's up, babe?
Things are good.
Hey, Kid, you know, when you grew up, did you have a best friend? Yeah? Is he still around?
Germany now.
He's in Germany? I knew you were a plant.
Got married, took a job, and moved to
I
Germany.
knew you were a plant. What the hell is this? This guy, German friends. I can't with you. I can't. And all my German friends in here, I apologize, guys. Explain it to me how this was your buddy and how he moved to Germany. Who moves out of the country? He didn't like you that much. He left.
Oh, he did it early. He got a job with IBM, and they transferred him over to Germany. I had to stay.
What type of shit is that? Is IBM running like camps or something?
No. He was doing direct drive devices.
No.
Chemical layers on disk drives and stuff.
No.
That's where they sent him.
Chad, let me tell you something here. I almost called you Chad. I did call you Chad, but it's fine. Kid, can I tell you something, kid? Listen.
I'm insulted.
You should be, but listen, kid. You feds with these cover-up jobs work remotely in Germany. Wait, they give them relocation allowance too and a rental car? This is crazy. IBM. Why can't I just get a job and work it and go home? Play Little League.
He was single at the time.
Shit. Oh, but you said he took his wife with him. Who'd he marry? Somebody from Germany?
No. He got married there.
Holy shit! Oh, guys, hey, listen. There is a wanted poster on your guys' walls when you go to foreign countries because they're trying to shack up and live. You know, everybody's trying to get here. Wonder what his wife thought when she's like, "I'm marrying this American," and he goes, "Hey, we're gonna stay here." She's like, "What? Oh, this is some bullshit." I wanted to go see the Grand Canyon. So do I. Anyway. Oh man, I'm loving life today. I'm having a good time.
Well, he's not my only friend.
You said he's your best friend though.
Yeah, he is. He's been
What constitutes a best
he was
friend? I'm
part
just
of my
curious on your measurement scale there, kid. We're not talking stock today. We're talking bullshit. Listen, tell me, what's the best? What would be your best friend? What would be the prerequisites? Why would you tell him? Why would you say they're your best friend? What would you label them?
Oh, we did things together.
Holy shit.
We went to each other's houses.
Okay.
Played games with each other. I mean, it was great.
Hey, this whole conversation, if nobody knows what we're talking about, is bad right here. So you guys went to each other's houses and you guys played games. How old were you guys?
We were in our teens.
Oh man,
early 20s.
yeah. You guys ever get out much? Get after it. Go out.
Get out.
I used to. I went to this club.
I mean, like go out and like party?
Yeah, like go looking for some girls or something.
What we used to do is we used to go down. I lived in New Jersey at the time.
Awesome.
And we wound up training during the summer. We would drive down to Atlantic Highlands, and we would get on our bicycles and ride from Atlantic Highlands to Seaside Heights. We would swim in the ocean, bike back to Atlantic Highlands, get back in the car, and then we go over to South Mountain Arena in West Orange and 11 or 12 midnight and go home.
Riveting. I have a question. What was the bike ride and the swim for? Were you guys doing a triathlon?
No, he was training for speed skating.
Oh.
I was training for skiing.
Wow. Okay, see? That's what I'm saying. You got to put some context into it. You got to tell me, you guys are like super athletes or something.
And then in the winter, he invited me to go up to Prospect Park in New York, and we would skate the Turkey Trot. Turkey Trot is a 10-mile skating race. First 7 miles are pace. The last 3 miles are.
Yeah, no, I got you.
And I couldn't complete
there couldn't be a bigger.
I got to about 8.5 miles.
This is the biggest beta conversation I've ever had in my life. Holy hell! Do you know? Can I tell you? Just measure for measure, right? Whatever. You know what we do? Shit. We go get an ice chest. We fill that shit up with ice and beers, and we pull up to a nightclub, and we walk in. We see what's going on inside, what kind of damage we could do. And we walk out and we go get drunk in the parking lot, go back in, see what kind of damage we can do, walk back out, go back in, say, all right, I'm here to do some damage. And then, then you do it. I mean, we do that every night. Like even during the middle of the week. Dude, God, you were a saint. You were riding bikes and going swimming. Oh, my goodness. We didn't, when we swam, when we'd hop our neighbor's brick wall, we'd sneak in a swim and run out. Oh, man, you're crazy, kid. You're a kid. You lived a good life, man. That's it. Yeah.
But we were both competing.
Yeah, competing.
Yeah, we were both in amateur athletics.
I was competing for athletics. How many chicks can I bag? Hey, Reek, how many you got? How many I got? Yeah, we're way different. My pops had us thinking we could grab anything. We could get anything. My dad gave us so much confidence because he was 5'7". He had no height at all, and he had nothing to him. And yet he could spit because he was a DJ. He would talk to ladies all the time. We'd be in the middle of nowhere. Hey, what's up? What's up? I've never seen anybody not give him attention. And then Rico and I, we looked at each other. We said, man, we're bigger, we're stronger, we're better looking. We're going to do this. But it's just different. And, I was out with my cousin's cousin, who ended up being more like my cousin. His name was Ray. We were at this nightclub. And you got to figure, we had the perfect setup at this nightclub because our uncle was the DJ. And you get in free and nobody messes with you. And you're just out there. And I take Ray with me. And Ray's like, hey, you want to go to the club? I'm like, yeah, let's go, man. We go, and I'm 24 years old. And that night I met my wife, and I'll never forget that. Because I was like, yo, this woman is just stunning. Like, my wife took my heart away. Because she has all the things that I would always want. She can dance. She has attitude. She's short. She's Latin. She's beautiful. She's everything I like. Like, I like everything about my wife. There's nothing I don't like. And she fit all the boxes. And that was the last time I went out with my cousin Ray. We called him Weddle. And I told you guys he passed away on Sunday. And I hadn't gone out with him again since that night. It's like he took me to the club that night, and I met my life partner, and now he's gone. He's my age. He's 42. We're the same age. And I see pictures, and it's like unreal to me. I think about the time that I wasted and spent without the people that I could have hung out with and still be asset to society, So I'm happy you have a friend. And it's all good, kid. I'm just happy you have a friend that you guys got to, run up the coast and do your thing. And, I had this guy. There's this. Yeah, go ahead. You good?
Just wanted to let you know, were you talking about going out and grabbing buckets of beer and stuff like that? We didn't drink.
Yeah, I figured.
We were in training.
Yeah, I figured. We're all like that. But I'm just going to tell you, some of the best athletes in the world are in the Army, and they drink, babe. Get it in. Get it in.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to stop you.
Oh, yeah. I got friends in the military, and
I'm sure you do.
75th Rangers.
Yeah, see, kid, I tell you, man, the more you talk, the more you expose.
Oh,
everybody thinks you're a
I'm
Fed
an
already.
open book.
And here you go. I've got friends, and then they're in.
Ask me anything.
They're in Germany. They're in the military. It's crazy, man. And check this out. So I was like just in general, like always doing my thing, and I always try to stay on the right side of the road for a lot of things, athletically, and mentally, right? Like, but I had this buddy. I was a junior in high school. No, I was a sophomore in high school. And I was going to get ready to go to a new high school. We had got recruited to go play football at the best high school in our area, Southern California. Mind you, we ended up going on to CIF semifinals 2 years in a row. That's the Final Four in California. And they ended up winning championship 2 years in a row after that as well. And we had a powerhouse. We had all the best football players in the Valley all went to the same school. So we're getting recruited to go play. And the summer before I go, I have a job. And I want to buy clothes, my own clothes. and I didn't have really a sense of style. I didn't know how to dress, and in this, because all I would ever wear is my dad's clothes. We were big enough to where we could wear my dad's clubbing clothes, his night DJ clothes, Stacy Adams shoes and silk pants and shirts. We looked the part. We looked weird. It was the 90s, bros, and we were dressed weird for kids, and that's all we had. We had this really nice dress shirt. We're like, yo, what is this kid coming to school with a nice dress shirt on? Like, silky dress shirt. I swear to God, we didn't care. We're like, yo, what's up, Ma? We had crazy, crazy confidence, Rico and I. And finally, I met this kid named Eric. I'll never forget him, Eric Cisneros. And Eric he's like a well put together kid. He always wore white K-Swiss, puka shell necklace, silver necklace, and he put his hair a certain way. And I started hanging out with this dude and started talking to him. And he's like, yo, Marantz, you got to get your whole swag, man. You got to dress different. You got to carry something. We got to do your hair different. I used to put my hair to the side with the part. And I used to just go comb it to the side. I had this big old part and was combing to the side like a little schoolboy. And I didn't have a problem with that either. I liked it. He's like, nah, man, bring your hair forward, poke it up in the front, put some gel in it, we'll blow dry it, we'll do all that. And I was like, blow it? Like, what are we doing? It was like the Jersey Shore before the Jersey Shore ever happened, this guy. And I spent a whole summer with this guy. We used to hang out all summer. And I went to Gok Shops. I went to Harris, right? I went shopping at the mall. And I went and bought all this Ralph Lauren shit. Polo Sport, Ralph Lauren sweaters, khaki pants, and white K-Swiss. And I'm going to school my first day dressed like a preppy mother sucker. Holy shit. New high school, new honeys, new everything. And they all know who we are because we're football guys from the other school. So we're walking in and we went to middle school with a lot of these kids, so they know us. And walk in, and I snagged the girl the first day because of the way I was dressed and the way I carried myself. I was in there just looking the part like, yo, what's up? How you doing? What's up? Yeah, no, I'm Marantz. No, I'm not Rico. No, I'm the other twin. No, I'm the other guy. Yeah, no, that's me. And I was doing that shit, right? And the saddest part about this whole thing that I'm telling you is that as an adult, God, maybe 20 years later from then, I went to P.F. Chang's with my wife and my family and my kids, and I saw him. I saw Eric. And I couldn't remember his name. He said, "What's up, Marantz?" And I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I shook his hand. I act like I knew him, but I didn't remember him. And I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I played it off like, "Hey, what's up?" Like I brushed him off. Like he was nobody. And he had all the influence in the world on me when I was young. And I sat down and I started eating with my kids. And I remember my daughter looked at me. She's like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "I don't know. This world's wild. A bunch of weirdos. I don't know." And I'm eating. In the middle of me eating, I go, "Shit, that was Eric. That was Eric." And I jumped out the seat and I went and ran to the table where he was, and he was gone. And I was like, man. I didn't even, and he had his family with him and everything. I didn't even get a chance to say, "Hey, bro, oh my God." I never saw him again. I still haven't seen him. I don't know where to find him. I'm okay, but I'm telling you, it really messed with me because it's like you forget the people that really made an impact in your life. You don't forget them. You just forget that they grow up and they turn into somebody different or they, you lose track. So absolutely a very good friend of mine growing up. And I'm sad that I didn't get a chance to tell him. It really sucked. But I'm okay. Maybe if I see him again.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't seen Ken since he went to Germany. So never got a chance to go out and visit with him, hang out with him. But I still think about him he was part of my life growing up. There was a guy who ran the International Olympic Committee. His name was Avery Brundage. This guy was iron-fisted. And he laid down the law and said, if you get caught doing this, and this is like before pot was legal. You get caught with drugs, you get caught with alcohol, he's not going to let you compete. And a lot of guys took him at his word. couple people tried to buck the system and they got kicked out. He meant business and do it. And so I kind of kept it clean all those years. So, and he, in a way, Brundage kind of turned me into the guy I am today.
God, we owe him a Coke and a smile, man. That's it. You're a good guy, kid.
Yeah,
You've been good. You've been good for the cause so far.
I've led a good
Well,
life.
let's give a good shout out right here to a guy named Adam in the chat. Adam says, that he lost his 3 best friends in his 20s to drugs, and life really hasn't felt connected since then. And, Adam, I'm going to tell you something, man. I totally get it. I understand. I do. I can empathize with that. But I will tell you this. Like I started the show and I was telling everyone, sports used to drive me. It's so weird the way sports used to have a grasp on my life every day. Sports would get me from today to tomorrow. I would go, oh, okay, well, the Lakers play tomorrow, so at least I have something to do. Oh, that's cool. Spring training's going on right now. Maybe I'll watch a couple of baseball games later. The next Olympics, the next World Cup. I would always be looking forward to the next thing. Next season, next year, Cowboys can make the playoffs and lose in the first round again. I'd always be looking towards something. The NCAA's, man, maybe the next Reggie Bush is coming out. Remember that kid I watched in high school? He's going to get better. It always gave me something to do moving forward. And I've replaced that passion with this stock that we're not talking about today because of Chad. Thanks, Chad. Now I can't say the name. But anyway, this channel, this environment, this group, this has really helped me carry on and find new friends and new life. My wife used to tease me and say I have no friends because all I would do is work. She has friends. My wife has her friends from first grade. The same 6 girls that she's known since first grade, her and all of them are still best friends since first grade. These girls have a pact. They're not jealous of each other. They don't talk crap. They have each other's back through everything, anything. I don't care what goes wrong. A girl gets arrested. They don't give a damn. Oh, we're going to bail her out. And she's part of the pack. Like, these girls are thick as thieves like that. And I just look at it and go, what? How? Why? What happened? Remember, my wife was in a drive-by. She got shot up, right? So they shot up the car. They shot up all these people got shot up. And my wife goes, yeah, we survived a drive-by. We're good. We're okay. Like, they're meant to be together, these girls. We got to go to a wedding coming up, too. One of them's getting married for, like, the 3rd time, 2nd time, whatever. And I love them all. Okay, I respect them all. I've met them all. But we all don't have friends like that. We don't. I have my best friend that I grew up across the street from me my whole life. And he comes to the chat every now and then. Adam, I'm going to tell you, man. He comes to the chat every now and then. I never really call him. We don't hang out. When I see him type style. So disconnected. And my wife was always ragging on me about that. Rico's wedding. Rico had my best friend. He was in the wedding. He was best man. I was best man, but he was one of the groomsmen, right? So, like, Rico flew him out to Florida. We all did the wedding thing. And so we've all done all these things where you have your best friend, right? My best friend is my wife. I called my wife yesterday after not talking to her for about 12 hours. So, what you doing, mama? Boom. My best friend. She said, why don't you have I said, I do. I have you. And then I have my son, my daughter. Like, I have Tito, I have the cat, I have Lovey, I have Binks, I have everybody. I have best friends. But then I also have Kyoto. And I have Amo, and I have Ruben, Ravenstown, hot this year, Stacks. The mods of this channel over the last 4 years have done more for me than anyone could do. Adam, it doesn't have to be somebody that you were attached to when you were 20. You can make new ones. But there's people out there that are real. There are people out there that want the best for you. And they're going to give it to you. My wife used to tease me. Your best friends are on YouTube. Turn that shit up. What are they going to do for you? And then I remember 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and Almo's AC went down in his house, his air conditioning, and Ruben sent his people over to fix it, no questions asked. He said, "Oh, you don't live too far. I'll send my guys out there and we'll fix up the AC for it. We'll get it running, bro." So Almo's family had an AC. That was from this channel. I said, "Look, babe, look what the channel did." Now, it takes an exceptional human like Ruben, but you would never connect if it wasn't for us. I said, "I tell you right now what these guys do for me, and what they do for us." Adam, I had a moment in my life where I was going to reset everything and just walk away. And I had a friend by the name of, well, you don't know his real name, I do, but Almo went in there and called me up and said, "Hey, brother, what are you doing?" We had a moment the other day where I talked to Hot this year, and Hot said, "Marantz, what do I do?" And I said, "You grind it out." We all have these moments. But between Sharon, Wendy, Amber, Almo, Steve, Gabe, Gabriel, there's a ton of us. There's an army. You need a brother? I'll be your brother, Adam. I'll be your brother right here. Swear to God. Ask around. Derek, you know what it is. I trust in God's plan. I trust in GameStop. I don't need to be called a cult. I don't need to be told that I don't know how to invest. I don't need to be told any of that. I know exactly the charts I'm looking at. You want to know why we look at all these charts, Chad? Because I've been making predictions on this market for years. And for whatever reason, I put these receipts out into the world. And when you go read the receipts, it blows your mind. Because you go, man, he was right. I'm going to show you a receipt. I'm going to show you a receipt that no one can duplicate. I'll pull it up in a minute. I'm getting there. I already know exactly what I want to show you. Because that's the dude I am. Pay attention, Chad. Chadwick. That's really your name, right? Chadwick? Chadwick, pay attention, Chadwick. I've got a receipt I want you to read, Chadwick. Taco Bell. The year, 1999. Oh, what a glorious year. A whole meal. A chili cheese burrito, which, by the way, they don't make anymore. A chili cheese burrito was the best burrito Taco Bell ever had with 99 cents. It was just chili and cheese. One taco, nachos, and a 16-ounce Pepsi with refills. $3.26. $3.50 if you're going to do it total. That's a receipt. It reminds me that when I used to make my $5 an hour, that I could pay for this with 1 hour of wages. I can pay for a value meal with 1 hour of wages today. It might not be relative to some. It might be a headache to some. It might be life-altering to some. Oh my God, Jack in the Box is $14. Well, do you make more than that an hour? Then you're okay. Because back then, I only made $6 an hour and I could buy a meal with my check, with an hour's work. So is it really that bad? That's all I'm asking. Not that bad. Can I show you this website? Have you guys seen this website called GameStop.com? This website is so awesome. There's so much to this website. Deals. Oh, I like that. Almost like that. Almost looks like Jaws. You know. Just looks good. This just looks good. This website. It's gotten so much better over the years. Are we selling any cards these days? I haven't checked today. Let's go in here and let's look at the cards. You guys know PSA graded cards 8, 9, and 10. Some nice little Lilo Stitch cards here. Loricana cards. Who's this? Aaron Rodgers? Lord knows I don't want that card. There it is. Jaden Daniels. Holy shit. Drew Aller, before he gets drafted or you get drafted, I don't even know who he plays for now. But look at him. Ready to go. Autographed, 113. That could be amazing. But that red, wow. Red parallel. Jaden Daniels, $360. What a good card. Deebo Samuel doesn't play for him anymore. He's now with the Commanders. Justin Herbert. Somebody tried to tell me Justin Herbert is better than the quarterback for the Rams. Who is that? The quarterback for the Rams. The good quarterback. 1,612 cards, by the way. I forget. Matthew Stafford. No way. Let's see. Pokemon cards. 33. 33 Pokemon cards. Oh, that's it. Watch out. But I'm looking for a football card. Let me see this category. Let me see football cards. Only one under there? No, see. They got it wrong. Sports right here. Football cards. 93. Let's go look at them really quick. I'm looking for something, by the way. It says here, Justin Herbert, Devontae. No, I saw the new ones of Caleb Williams. I did see that. Joe Burrow. Look at this. Wow. There he is. Marvin Harrison III. Some good cards here. Oh, Tony Pollard rookie card. 20. Is it rookie card? Yeah, rated rookie card. Yeah, wow, that's good. I wouldn't buy it. Micah Parsons, I would buy that. That's a quality card, bro. For $100, Micah Parsons just might be the greatest thing ever. But here's the thing about buying cards. I'm not a fan of sports guys because they change teams. I got to see you once you're done. Look at Jake Haener. Oh, God. Jake Haener is Rico's favorite quarterback. Rico picked him to be the top quarterback of this last year's draft. Jake Haener. He got hurt, and a whole bunch of shit happened with Jake Haener. Nobody holds Rico accountable for this shit, for him getting it wrong. Jake Haener. Let me tell you about Jake Haener, bros. Oh, it's bad. You know why I don't like Jake Haener? His photo shoot. You know, if you don't know about Jake Haener's photo shoot, I'm looking for a card. Let me type it. Let me see what comes up. Let's type in Brock. I traded in my Brock Bowers rookie card to GameStop, and it's gone. I don't know where it's at. Look at these retro games. What are retro games looking like these days? You know, retro gaming. Let's see. Retro gaming, Super Nintendo. Let's go look. Okay. Oh, man. All these games? The Lion King. You know who traded in all these games? You know who has these games? Bro. Oh, man. Chrono Trigger. Look at this. Mortal Kombat 2. Yeah, we know. Look at that. Amazing. They got amazing ones here. I love it. I'm looking, I was thinking about doing something, guys. Yeah, I got that one too. Oh, man, I want this game so bad. I was thinking about Final Fantasy 3. Shit, man, $71. Oh, gotta have it. Luffy is the best game ever. This is the best game ever right here. It's $99. God, this game right here. Man. What you don't know about this game, okay? This game has a game within the game. Okay, this is why it's so amazing. This game. First time in the history of gaming, nobody really thought about this part. I'll tell it to you. Lufia 2. Don't worry. GameStop is going up. I'll say the name. We're good. Okay. But the reason why Luffy 2 is so amazing is because there's this thing that's happening. Okay. Was 40 at the start of the show. Oh, cool. Do you know there's special GameStop stamped Pokemon cards? Yes, I do. I had a couple of them, and I gave them away. I give them away every time. I appreciate you. I've been following you for some time since the jump. Every now and then I see you live, but I just don't know. I just have to know how you're doing. I appreciate your words. It's GameStop for me, too. Cool, bro. Bravo to all you guys. Yeah, the plain background receipt. Yep, absolutely. Now check this out, okay? Even though we're sometimes silent, we're still here. Ravenstown is here, bro, my boy. Oh man, Raven's been here for 4 years, guys. You guys can't touch him. All right, get out of here. Jay's here too. I'm gonna tell you about Luffy and why it's so different, okay? That game and why it matters so much to some people that know. Luffy has, as you play the game, it has a dungeon later on in the game. And it's the only part of the game you want to get to. You don't want to get to any of the storyline, finish it out, nothing. You want to get to this dungeon, this castle that you go to. And in this dungeon, in this castle, when you walk in, your level resets to 1. And the idea is to see how far you can get in this castle before you die. And you'll level up as you go. There's floors. And every floor has a random treasure chest with random items. It's never the same. It's almost like Fortnite in a way. It's randomized. You never know. And then the combination of you getting these items and you killing these things and how many items you have to keep going. And you keep getting better and stronger and different, and you level up stuff and you change, and you just keep going to see how far into this dungeon you can get to. And we used to go to like level 56, and then we'd finally die and be like, damn it, man, what happened? What'd you do? Oh, I got this. I didn't find this. I didn't have that. Like, you would learn the whole game, and that's all you cared about. How far could you go into this dungeon rather than playing? You don't care about the game. You only care about that damn dungeon. You're trying to get, we didn't know how high, maybe it's to 99. We don't know. But that's all we did. That's all we did. I recently put my Super Nintendo in a bag. My Super Nintendo, the power cord, the 3 AV connectors, the 2 controllers, and I put in a bag, a GameStop bag. And I put a handful of games in it. Handful of games in the bag. I'm pretty sure I'm going to give it away. It's my original Super Nintendo when I was a child. I've had it for 40 years, 30 years, 30 years. And I'm going to give it away. And it's not that someone's going to get any value from it or fun with it. I'm just done. I have so many things in my life that used to give me value and joy and all that, and I'm gonna let someone else have it. I don't have Chrono Trigger in there, and I don't have Final Fantasy 3 in there. I still have those at my dad's house. I don't have Final Fantasy 2 in there. It's still at my dad's house. A lot of the RPGs are still over there. Evo, I gave it to GameStop. I gave it to GameStop for $38, trade in, and I'm happy with that. I said, I'm going to shop for some cards. I'm going to buy some. Let me go ahead. They make money. I make money. We're okay. But it's there. He's been him since high school. Yes. No, and not only Herbert, bros. Jake Hayner. Jake Hayner, man. Let me tell you guys about this Jake Hayner photo shoot. That's where I'm like, that's where he lost me. Rico has to know that this is the guy that he picked. Okay? And Rico goes, oh, no, Jake Hayner, man. You know? He's the best quarterback. And I go, he's the best quarterback. And then Rico... I go, Rick, this your boy? Rick said, yeah. All right. That's Jake Hayner. I can't. Okay? It gets worse. It gets worse. This guy is Rico's favorite quarterback. Oh, God. Oh, is it? I mean, what is that? Jake, stop it, bro. Stop it. Can you save some for the rest of us, Jake? Just save some for the rest of us. This shit is wild, bro. Reek, this dude's getting all the honeys. This can't be real, Reek. Oh, my God, I can't. That's my brother, man. My brother picked this dude to be his favorite quarterback of the year. Oh, shit. Oh, I'll watch this guy all day. If you are listening to me, you need to watch the screen when I show you Jake Hayner's photo shoot. They're not showing me the damn pictures. What is going on? Like, he is locking eyes with people. Oh, it's bad, bros. This dude, oh, God. That shit is wild. Him and Zoolander need to have a partnership. Yes, that's some real work. Jake Hayner. I bet you he told his girl, baby, I did the photo shoot. It was awesome. Yes. This dude is something else, bro. Have you ever seen somebody throw a football like that in your life? Like, when they throw the football, like, see how his arm is? The whole, oh, man. This shit is just too much. But, oh, yeah. That right there. Hey, catch that. And I'm just saying, it's not very, you don't have a lot of momentum. That's all I'm saying. You couldn't get the hips behind it. Oh, my God. Jake Hayner. Oh, man, this guy's going to be my backdrop. This is probably Rico's phone, like his screensaver. Swear to God. Swear to God. Whew. All right, back to GameStop. Sorry, guys. That had to be my Jake Hayner moment. Reek, I don't know what he's doing. Jake Hayner's out there getting it. All right, we're back. Ooh. I got to go read something before I get in trouble. Oh, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, my God. Guys, this is a message I just got. Oh, God, I will fight this dude. I'll fight this dude right now. This shit. Oh, my God. Trove, lose my number, Trove. That is some bullshit, Trove. Oh, hell no. Oh, no, Trove. No. Oh, my God. Jake Hayner. Trove the third. Get your ass out of here, Trove. Oh, man, I love you, man. These guys. Anyway, kid, what's up, kid? I don't know if you're watching the screen. I forgot you were there. This guy.
I'm here.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you could see.
I'm
I didn't know
watching
if you could see the screen of Jake Hayner.
Oh, yeah. You look flaming.
Hey. There's nothing wrong with it. You can't talk that way, man. Can't use those words. Yeah, this is a PG channel. Please enhance. People are laughing at this. He don't throw pigskins.
Yeah, I was laughing
God.
too.
You see what they're saying? This is just too much, bro. Oh, you guys are too much. Leave Tony De Niro out of this. I just read what you wrote too. Oh, man. Stafford is a monster. Yeah, we know. They're all the same. Anyway, guys. Next time you see Rico, if you guys ever go watch his YouTubes and stuff, his Twitter, just say, yo, Rick, is it true you're a Jake Hayner fan? And he'll tell you right now. So, anyway, back to the charts, back to the channel, guys. It is 11 o'clock. I got to go. Shit, I got work to do. All right, I love you guys so much. GameStop's up $1.20 from the lows today. Kicking ass and taking names. There's not a lot of green things out there. But GameStop's looking healthy. We love it. We love to see it. The SPY is down to 580. Still high. Let me tell you how high the SPY is. I'm going to show you guys something, okay? 580, touching down the 200-day moving average on its way, right? Bounced off the 50-day, couldn't get past it. Now it's down at 200. It's going. I just want you to zoom out before you get crazy. This thing is still overvalued. I'm telling you now, I'm looking somewhere way down here, which would have been 2023 of August. So that's where I'm looking at. I'm looking down at 454. I told you I was looking for 470, 480, but that still might be too much. 490, man, I don't know. It needs to come all the way down here to 452. You'll see when it starts happening. Then the market starts panicking, and then people start selling off, and then you'll see drop all the way down here. And we'll reach somewhere around 200. You'll see. People are going to be like, are you sure, Marantz? What are you talking about? How are you way down here? Somewhere about, right, what did I say, 200 right there? Yeah. Last time it went up, fell down below the previous in 2002 to 2009. It took 7 years of pumping just to fall back down. But then imagine pumping for 15 years. You pump it for 16 years, falls back down about right there. We'll see. Maybe it falls right back down to 116. Who knows? But I'd say 180, 200. People think I'm crazy right now. Like, there's no way this market's going to fall down, Marantz. Okay. I'll be here. I'll be here when it happens. Captain, I appreciate you guys so much. And like we said earlier, just let it all work out. Okay, guys? Appreciate you guys. Are they rebounding, Carvana and Root? Considering they were down by a mile? Finally falling to pieces? Like at 196 this morning, Carvana. Now, all the way up. Oh, my God. Offset. What did I tell you? The hedge to GameStop. GameStop all the way back up to 24.62. I like it right now at 24.55. I'm telling you this right now. Minimal volume, 3 million shares trade back and forth. Not even 1% of the float's trading. And why? Because this stock is amazing. This stock is amazing. And they can't find buyers. They can't find enough. Like what I mean by they can't find buyers is no one's willing to sell their shares at the bottom, so they have to increase the price. And somebody bought in big. Somebody bought in big this morning. Somebody bought in big right here, right now. How many? 130,000 shares. That's a lot to some people. People don't know what the volume is per minute on this stock. It's nothing. 4,000, 2,000, 3,000. Like there's people buying shares 1, 2, 3 at a time. Like I told you. Look at that right there in that minute. 1,000 shares. That's it. 948 shares. This channel does really well, just so that we know. A lot of people here have a lot of shares for all the right reasons. It's GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. Like I said, Stacks put it out best today. He really did. He said, let it all work out. Marantz, could you check the 50 and the 200-day MA now that we jumped to $120? Yeah, I mean, sure. So this is your daily average right here. Okay. And when you're way up here, it was way down here. 17 and 13. And that's because we had no discovery whatsoever. So you're way down here, you had a cross. When you crossed over, kept running, found a new high right there, bounced back down, found a new high, and now you're running again. So they're still separated. They're still disconnected. They haven't crossed again. If the 50-day can keep above it, then it just keeps running. You know, it's going to be something like this. I'm going to show it to you. See this big run right here? So when you cross and you just keep running, you cross over and you just keep running. And you never give it back. And when it finally gave it back, boom, people started selling. Then took it, started selling. It just kept going like that, rinse and repeat. But finally cross, start pulling away. And are you going to keep pulling away or is it going to cross again? Okay, we go sideways. How much longer? Oh, about here. Oh, about here next year. We'll be fine. The triangle still plays out. The world still plays out. You're still in the doom of Dorito. Okay? Cool. Appreciate you guys. I got to get going like I said. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Get your ass up. Go to work. Get your ass up. Work out. Get your ass up. Clean the house. Get your ass up. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you, millionaires. Peace.
I want you to stay right here. Wherever you go, I'ma go to, baby, you know. Hoping that you lay right here, holding you tight real close and I won't let go. Till death do us apart, and I meant that shit from the start, and you know that. They gon' have to rip us apart, cause ain't nobody else getting my heart, and you know that, yeah.
Birds of a feather, we should stick together. Birds of a feather, I'll love you till the day that I die. Keep bleeding, keep bleeding alive. Keep bleeding, I keep bleeding alive. Keep bleeding, keep bleeding alive. You cut me open and I keep bleeding, keep bleeding alive. I keep bleeding, keep bleeding alive. Keep bleeding, keep bleeding alive. You cut me. Say it if I told you. You would keep the compliments I wrote you. You would believe if I tell me it's a bit. You cut me, baby, but I don't care what they say. I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the pain that I keep on closing. You cut me open and I cut me. You cut me open and I cut me. You cut me.
Feel like I'm a dope, you're my fire. You're burning up my soul with desire. My love will never go or expire. You know your heart I stole, baby, tell me I'm a liar.
But I don't care what they say. I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the pain that I keep on closing. I want you to stay. Cut me. You cut me open and I cut me. Oh, I want you to stay. Cut me. You cut me.
Never been overly popping my shit. Could do the CC and take on trips, but really it's something inside. They call it a vibe. Kill your dreams, queen. You fire as fuck, no gasoline. He bitch so much about what you do. You think he play for the other team. Whoa, I know that you just a girl and don't wanna be inside of a world of stress. Focus on doing your nails and hair, the bills on me, I got the rest. You need a man who's doing more, cause talk is cheap, I'm saying less. I'll be the man to lead the way, cause he was taking baby steps. And you know my shoe size is 12, trying to make it easier on you, babe, cause the world be giving you hell. I put diamonds on your body and Delina for your smell. I take 99 of your problems just to see your ass do well, facts.